And Prime Minister Narendra Modi is set to embark on a 6-day, three-nation tour of the Indo-Pacific, Indonesia, Australia and New Zealand from Monday. The visit underscores India's growing strategic engagement in the region, with discussions expected to focus on maritime security, trade, critical minerals, clean energy and digital public infrastructure. The visit to New Zealand will be the first by an Indian Prime Minister in 4 decades, marking a new chapter in bilateral ties. DD India's Jessica Taneja reports for more.
The Ministry of External Affairs today detailed Prime Minister Narendra Modi's upcoming state visits to Indonesia, Australia and New Zealand.
In Indonesia, the main place of engagement is the capital, Jakarta, but the Prime Minister will also be visiting the cultural center or historic city of Yogyakarta. In Melbourne, the Prime Minister will participate in the third India-Australia annual summit process. After Australia, the Prime Minister will be in New Zealand, where he will hold discussions with Prime Minister Luxon.
Highlighting India's expanding strategic footprint in the Indo-Pacific, the briefing outlined a comprehensive agenda focused on maritime security, digital public infrastructure, and key economic partnerships.
For all our Act East policies or partnerships, we do look at trade, we do look at defense and security cooperation, we do look at the cultural connect, because that's a very important thing for us. That would be roughly the broad themes. Certainly, emerging areas involving renewables, emerging areas involving critical minerals which go into that, all these are on the table and form part and parcel of the conversations we have in the region.
The itinerary includes a historic stop in New Zealand on July the 10th, marking the first official visit by an Indian Prime Minister to the country in 40 years. This visit follows a newly signed free trade agreement between India and New Zealand, which eliminates a majority of trade tariffs and is expected to accelerate bilateral relations. Prior to his arrival in Auckland, Prime Minister Modi will hold comprehensive talks with Indonesian President Prabowo Subianto in Jakarta to strengthen digital public infrastructure and trade partnerships. He will then travel to Australia for high-level bilateral discussions with Prime Minister Anthony Albanese, focusing on critical minerals and clean energy. Bureau Report, DD India.